even when crushed. I also want to jump off a cliff from 100 meters down. At this moment, my life no longer belongs to me. This is the first thing in my life. It is also life, and the death I faced when I was born. Every time I hit a cliff, the pain made me almost faint. Instead of starving on a cliff, it's better to fall off the cliff. The sea's the only chance of survival. I'm a 5 seabed who's not too long ago. My parents tried to hide from the enemy. They put their nest on a cliff 100 meters high. It's safe here, but it's cruel. Because the nearest food is also 2 kilometers away from the shale. The path to life takes courage and luck. For those of us who have just bloomed and have no wings, the first lesson of survival, it's a gamble that costs lives. I know my only hope to live is to jump off this 100-meter cliff with my immature body for a chance of survival. My father was the first to prove it to us. That survival arc, that calm. It's the answer from countless storms, hidden in his eyes without help, but more, it's the undoubted laws of nature. My mother also flew to a cliff, cheer for us. But her nervous scream attracted me. That distance is not far. She tried to remind us, but the distance was too far. In the middle of this life and death choice, the boss stands first. He turned to look at us. There is a fear in my eyes, but more than determination, he had the courage to jump. The chilly tail couldn't lift the weight of his body. Falling speed much faster than imagined, like a rock falling straight into the abyss. After a violent collision, he fell among the rubble. Don't move when I think you've had some bad luck. His body suddenly twitched a few times. Then try to stand up. It turns out that this dance has been successful. He put it down, against a lot of collision damage. That's why I'm lucky to survive. But the fruit that's not too far away has come this way. The father who was waiting next to him immediately ran forward, guard next to the boss. My father knew how lucky it was to fall off a cliff alive. He risked his life to swing his wings and chase the crows, but the crow turned behind me. An hour to pull up, the boss quickly flew away. The elder brother's cry grew farther and farther in the cold wind. After a long time, it echoed through the canyon. The shaky singer walks towards the cliff, filled with fear and insecurity, and then you plunge into nothingness. The body is out of control, constantly bumping into the cold cliffs. I can only be by your side, but there's nothing we can do. I can only blink at my child. Continuous beating between steep cliffs. After countless collisions, watching him slowly fall like a dry leaf, stop in front of your parents, as if broken into a silent sigh. I watched my brother and brother leave in turn, filled with grief and the thought of giving up. I looked down at the bottomless cliffs at my feet, and the feathers on the cliffs haven't been blown away by the wind. But you left me the last warmth. They also pay with their lives. Precious experience. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Then jump. My body quickly fell down, my wings fluttered instinctively. Although it seems a bit clumsy, I try my best to adjust my posture. Try to get your belly sucked down, even though it's inevitable to hit the cliff. Fortunately, he wasn't hurt. In successive collisions, one of my legs suddenly got stuck in a rock slip. The pain of tearing instantly infused throughout my tiny body. My father's shadow passed over me. As a final word of encouragement, I try my best to get out of my chains, falling into the abyss. Once again, the wind is screaming in my ears. It's like laughing at my pride. But there's no turning back. When my body fell in the snow, I completely lost control. Strong impact, I keep rolling down the mountain. My mother saw that and immediately ran to me, 2 feet drawing 2 grooves deep in the snow, but still can't keep up with the speed of my slide. But fortunately, a rock in the snow stopped me. When the pain comes from my hands and feet, I can clearly feel that I'm still alive. When I opened my eyes again, my parents were already close to me. The mountain wind blows through my fledgling feathers. It's like you're praising me. It's like a wish, soothing for the rest of my life. This is the law of our survival. Don't feel injustice, don't feel pity. There's only endless falling, and despair forced me to wave my wings over and over again. But it's this desperation to find hope for survival when you find life difficult. Think about it. In despair, we're still waving. I'm not afraid to break. because I understand that real death is never about falling, never tried to fly.